Succession Explained, Season 3, Episode 2, Mass in Time of War. Logan Roy operates from Sarajevo exile, having stepped back as CEO for the first time, with Jerry running operations. Kendall builds his whistleblower war from Rava's apartment, with legal representation and PR infrastructure. Roman holds COO authority, Shiv remains frozen out despite capability, Tom stays loyal to Logan in Sarajevo despite marriage collapse. At stake, whether Kendall can unite his siblings into an alliance that removes Logan permanently, or whether Logan's control survives even from non-extradition refuge, and which children position themselves for the succession that follows.
Logan's in Sarajevo, operating in exile for the first time. He stepped back as CEO, Jerry's running operations, and he's physically removed from the center of power while fearing criminal prosecution.
That makes him vulnerable?
Exactly. And Kendall sees that vulnerability as the moment to strike. Not just with legal warfare, but by uniting the siblings.
So Kendall proposes an actual alliance? He's trying to get Roman and Shiv to join him in removing Logan and restructuring the company together?
Right. He pitches a post-Logan company with spheres of influence. But he'd be interim chair leading the transition.
Equal partnership or Kendall in charge?
That tension matters. Roman and Shiv visit separately at Rava's apartment. He's got this whole presentation, spheres of influence for each sibling, operational roles based on their strengths.
But Kendall positions himself as interim chair? So he's asking them to back his leadership, not proposing they lead together equally?
That's the problem. He uses partnership rhetoric, but the structure keeps him at the top.
Do Roman and Shiv hear that tension?
Absolutely. After hearing the pitch, Roman goes to Jerry and asks, would a sibling alliance actually succeed in removing Logan?
What does Jerry tell him?
She says it would probably work. Logan's vulnerable in exile. The siblings together have leverage. But she warns it would burn all of them in the process.
Meaning they'd remove Logan but destroy themselves politically trying?
Right. And she tells Roman she'd be a dangerous enemy.
That's a direct threat about which side Roman picks?
Completely. Meanwhile, Shiv speaks with Tom, who's in Sarajevo with Logan. And there's tension because they're on opposite sides geographically and strategically.
Does Logan know about the sibling meeting?
He sends donuts to Kendall's location, a psychological signal that he's aware and can reach into Kendall's space exactly when the siblings are deciding.
The coalition collapses completely?
Roman rejects Kendall's alliance, citing loyalty to Logan. Shiv just doesn't fully explain her refusal.
When actually she was considering joining him?
Completely. And then Roman reports back to Logan with a deliberately false story. He claims Shiv was trying to recruit Kendall away from the war.
Right. Roman's lying to protect Shiv from suspicion while making himself look more loyal by comparison.
Does Logan believe Roman's version?
He seems to. And when Logan returns to New York, he offers Shiv a president title.
Real power or symbolic?
That's deliberately vague. But it binds Shiv's loyalty by giving her a title and positioning. Whether it comes with actual authority is unclear.
Meanwhile, Logan's negotiating with Marcia, his estranged wife, to come back publicly for optics. He needs to project family unity during the crisis, so he's buying her return.
What does that cost him?
Significant financial concessions, trust role finalization, provisions for her son and daughter. She gets major structural improvements to her position.
So Marcia negotiates hard, knowing Logan needs the appearance of reconciliation?
Completely. The whole negotiation happens off-screen. We only see the results.
What about Greg's situation?
Greg gets approached by multiple lawyers claiming to represent him. Jerry offers one from Waystar. Ewan offers one with an ideological agenda to expose corporate structure.
And Greg's confused about who actually works for whom?
Classic Greg, bumbling through competing legal strategies while both sides try to position him.
The sibling alliance fails because each of them ultimately values Logan's approval, or fears his retaliation, more than they value potential power sharing with each other.
He's in a non-extradition country, stepped back as CEO, facing criminal exposure, and they still won't unite against him.
What does that reveal about the subordination structure?
That it's not about Logan's physical presence or direct control. It's psychological architecture that survives even his exile. They can't imagine the company without him at the center.
Does Kendall understand why they refused?
He's left isolated despite his legal preparation and strategic vision. The episode shows him learning that breaking free from Logan's control doesn't mean his siblings can.
And Logan demonstrates he retains family control by offering Shiv a title immediately, binding her loyalty right after she rejected Kendall's alliance?
Right. He rewards the loyalty choice, making it clear that staying with him offers more than joining Kendall's uncertain coalition.
So the Empire survives because the children can't coordinate?
The Empire survives because Logan built subordination so deep that even when he's physically absent and legally vulnerable, his children choose him over each other. That's the tragedy. The moment of maximum vulnerability passes unused.
Roman's lie about Shiv bought loyalty credit. Shiv accepted a president title that may be empty. Logan returned.